What's poppin', world? I hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that bell so you get a notification every time I go live, anytime I post a video. And if you've been here before and you know I'm about to put that fire out, go ahead and hit that like button so we can get to the algorithm and more people can see this content. Let's get into this. Today, I want to stress the point of this. If you are a man, when you're looking to date, marry, get in serious relationships with a woman, make sure you have your stuff together, right? I'm talking about the essential needs. You know what I'm saying? You got your own place. You got a good form of transportation, right? You're working, so on and so forth, right? You're taking care of yourself, right? Just in general, just make sure you can take care of yourself. Ladies, before you bind yourself with a man, make sure this man is up on his feet. He's on his P's and Q's. He's able to take care of himself, so on and so forth. Make sure his character, right, is looking good for the most part. Make sure these things are in place before you bind yourself with these men, right? There are a lot of fathers missing in the households today, and many of you women are not able to run these men by your fathers, right? So you have to ask others or come to the internet to figure out what type of man you should be looking for and what type of men you should be staying away from. We're going to watch this clip and I'm going to break down as to why I just said all that. Let's get into this.
I don't have a problem dating men now. We've got that much money. Like, as long as they're good guys and they, treat me right. Like my current partner, he never had a lot of money or anything like that, but he washes my hair or he paints my toes. Like, he does things that makes me feel good. So it's like, if you're gonna pamper me in other ways, like, you don't gotta buy me stuff, like, cause I can buy myself stuff, but you gotta take care of me like a princess. Like, make me feel good, make me feel loved and like wanted, and give me massages and stuff, and then teach me how to be better with money, because I like to shop. I like to blow money. So it's like, I like that he balanced it out where he's like, okay, you don't need that. I'm like, yes, I do. No, you don't. Like, so it's like, to like not go crazy. And that was a major thing for me. He didn't have a car when I met him. He still doesn't have a car. But it's like, I say, you can use my car.
He ain't got no car?
No. But it's like, yes, there's Uber, and we go everywhere together. So it's like, you don't need a car. Like, we can just ride together. It's fine. And so
is he a pookie?
He's a pookie? What's a pookie? What's a pookie? I may be a little too country for that. What's a pookie?
Okay. He ain't got no car. See, this shit I'm talking about right here, y'all. This is shit I'm talking about.
He's had a car before. It does not, is he just...
Everybody's had a car before. That ain't no justification. He's still a damn pookie.
Did you say you was finna go?
Huh?
Did you say you was finna go?
We travel together. It's fun.
Oh, they travel together.
Yeah, so we do everything together.
He drops you off at work?
No, I work from home, so you get lucky with that.
So he rides around in your car?
Yes.
Get off her man bumper, let go. Let her tell her story.
It's fine, but see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you gotta...
It works for them.
It works. It's all that matters.
Y'all get onto her because of the fact that her man doesn't have something that's fucking replaceable, and she's sitting there holding him down and making it work. Why would you do that?
My man that had two cars, he had a nice car and a Jeep. My ex-man cheated on me all the time like a dog, and he was trash. Like, I wanted to stab him. So it's like, I don't care what you got. Like, be a good person.
You can't ask women to sit there and look at your character and look at how you provide.
I'm sorry. I'm not that person, Paris. If a man ain't got no goddamn car, okay. If a man don't have no damn car, okay, there may possibly be some things that he may possibly need to be working on. Not no damn woman. Get your damn life together, sir.
What is his life?
Now, I don't know.
What city do you live in?
Huh?
Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What city do you live in?
I live in North Carolina.
You need a goddamn car in North Carolina. Stop it.
You need a car everywhere.
You don't need no damn car.
You need a car in North Carolina. I've been in North Carolina plenty of times. You need a car in North Carolina.
But that's the thing.
Not
So,
all the time.
look,
One
I'm not
car
judging
from
you.
North Carolina.
Paris, calm down. I don't know what's going on
Why
with you,
you
Paris.
keep saying to calm down? I'm not upset.
Okay, calm down. So, Jasmine, I'm not judging your situation or whatever.
You are.
It just hit me like, you ain't got no car? What the fuck? So that's just me, you know what I'm saying? Live your life, have fun or whatever. Yeah. But it kind of explains how, like I said earlier, how most of y'all first baby daddies be bums. This how it starts.
But how does that make someone a bum because they don't have a material item? Like I would call it
a job, right?
It's a way to get to work. It's a way to move around. It's not it's not a piece of candy. People need cars. You said yourself.
How old is
he? Y'all, one at a time.
How old is he?
He just turned.
No. Don't. Shut up. We don't need.
Use Kayak to find the hotel you want at the price you want.
Hold on,
Download the Kayak app now.
Hold on. I almost.
Shut up.
Too deep in her relationship. Don't do that.
She's volunteering. Why are you back up? I'm just going to be gone. Go somewhere.
Don't answer the question.
He made more.
All right.
Just let go. You said you was going to go. Let me and her have our back and forth. You just had one, and you called her man a bum.
Personalize the girl. She got to go home with this dude. Don't do that.
Okay, but you the one that called him a bum.
I just said we ain't got no car.
So go somewhere. You the one that you're projecting right now. Because that's what you did.
I got a car. I'm not projecting. How the hell am I projecting?
You're projecting on. You're projecting what I'm about to do. You're projecting what I'm about to do with what you just did. I'm not doing that. You did.
You asked personal questions about the man.
So what?
I just said about a car.
So what? She's talking. So what's your problem?
I'm just saying.
You said you about to go. Bye.
What's your question?
How old is he?
He just turned 40.
Oh, 40.
Y'all are hilarious. The facial expression. So have you ever met a 40-year-old woman without a car, and would you still fuck her?
Sweeney, I was trying to save her from herself, Sweeney.
Holy shit, my bad, Mr. Let Go. Oh my God. Oh man, I owe you an apology. I owe this man an apology. I would like to say I apologize to Mr. Let Go. God damn it.
Why is that an issue?
I just want to say this, Sweeney.
All right, guys. So you saw that, you heard it. I'm sorry for the lengthy video, but I think it was pretty good. I'm sorry for that lengthy clip, but I think it was pretty good, right? A woman said she's dating a man. They're in North Carolina. And, you know, he doesn't have a car, right? He used to have a car. He doesn't have a car. And later in the clip, she says that he's a traveling photographer. Now, how he travels without a car, you know, there's public transportation, right? Or maybe the company provides transportation. But he does not have his own transportation. And then she said he's 40 years old, right? She's dating a 40-year-old man who does not have a car. Also, shout out to the Lapeef Let's Talk Show. Go check him out on Thursday nights over at the Lapeef Network. Shout out to Lapeef. Shout out to JR. But guys, this is insane. Now, do you have to have a car to be a decent man and all that good stuff? No, not necessarily. But on the balance of probabilities, you run into a man who's over the age of 30 and doesn't have a car. That could be a red flag. If you run into a man who's over the age of 30 and doesn't have a car, that could be a huge red flag. Now, it does depend on what city and state you're in, right? If you're in New York City or somewhere where the public transportation is prominent, you know, cool, you might can get away with it, right? But in North Carolina, I live in North Carolina, you definitely need a car. Men, you are here, right, to protect, provide, procreate, problem solve, right? so on and so forth. Be a leader. You more than likely are going to need a car to thoroughly do those things. You are going to need a car. You are going to need a car. No man who's 40 should be in that type of situation. Now, could that situation work? Yes. I'm not wishing any bad on her situation. She's a good looking girl. I'm sure she's got some options. Doesn't appear that her options are all that great. She said she was with a guy previously who had 2 cars, but he cheated on all the time, right? Maybe there's some other things to unpack as far as him cheating on her, right? And I'm not taking the blame off of him, but you got to dissect the whole situation. There's 2 sides to every story, right? But men, please have your stuff together when you run into these women. And when you start thinking about dating, relationships, marriage, all that stuff, men, please have yourself together. Women, please try not to bind yourself with men who don't have their things together, because it could lead you down the path of destruction. Now, there are men out here who are building, and they are, let's just say, at the bottom. And when they reach their peak, you know, they're going to be on top of their game. They're going to run things. They're going to do their thing. They're going to live a great life. They're going to be able to provide and do all the things a woman wants them to do. I understand that. Sometimes you do have to start from the bottom. I get it. Sometimes you got men who do need a woman to come in and work with them and help build them up. That is a thing. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. After all, a woman was created to be a man's helpmate. A woman was created to be a man's helpmate, so I also get that part of it too, right? Read Genesis 2:18, right? A woman was created to do that and be that. I understand that. But be careful who you bind yourself with. Be careful who you bind yourself with. Women, make sure you're in order, so you don't have to fall into a situation where you're having to settle for certain types of guys, right? Make sure you remain in your feminine energy, right? Make sure you're kind, submissive, beautiful, fit. Make sure you can follow a man's lead, so you can have a good, decent guy, and also check his character out. Make sure his spirituality is good so he can lead you. Make sure he's following God. Make sure he's following God. But that's all I got for you guys. Like this video, share this video, leave a comment in the comment section. I can be off. Also subscribe to the channel. Remember guys, keep God first. I love you all. Be blessed.